life without something going haywire in your life. Look at the story. The man travels blind. For those of you that have been traveling lately, especially by plane, it's hard enough to travel when you can see. I mean, the hardest part of my trips anymore is the airport. It is just, I mean, it's exhausting. Where was I? I was in Nashville. It was Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm going through security, right? And I see this Catholic nun arguing with a couple of the people from Homeland Security. So I just keep my mouth shut. I mind my own business. I know that's hard for some of you to believe, but I just mind my own business. I take my little shoes off. I take my belt off. I smile. I got clean socks. I'm good to go. Everything's good. Well, I see them arguing with this nun. So it doesn't look good. And they take her in these, if you guys have ever seen them, I don't know how they do it over here, but in the States, they have these, what do you call it? They're kind of like screened in little rooms. They're not, the screen doesn't go all the way to the floor. It's like a little bit of room at the bottom. So this nun, they take her in. I guess they're going to frisk her or something. So I thought, well, I kind of want to watch this just to see how it goes. Because I thought she may need help, you know, in case she had a bad habit or something. So, just play it. So I went through security, so then I went off to the side. So I'm just standing there, just kind of watching. Well, I'm just thinking, you know, because it's a female security person in there with the nun, so I'm just thinking, okay, well, I see the habit fall to the floor. I thought, well, I just need to go to the gate and just move on out of here. I don't know what was going on in there, but there was some words exchanged. I just tell you to say that traveling on a good day, on a normal day, is not good. Not anymore. Well, it says that apparently his friends got him together and they traveled. Now, how far they traveled, I don't know. But have you ever gone into something blind? See, like I said, it's great if you know how your story's going to end. If this man knew he was going to be healed, then it wouldn't be a struggle. But he doesn't know. He's traveling blind, literally and figuratively. Have you ever gone into something blind? If you have, you'll know what I'm talking about. Have you ever bought a used car? You ever bought a used car? You think it's going to be a great deal because everybody tells you it's going to be until you get it off the lot. And then normally, in my experience with used cars, it's like used buses. It usually doesn't go well. I just said that for your benefit, Pastor. You're welcome. So you go into this thing thinking you're getting a good deal, only to find out, it wasn't a good deal. Why? Because you went into it blind. All right, that makes sense. Have you ever taken a job? You ever taken a job thinking, going by what people told you, by what it would appear to be a good job, and then you take the job, and then you start working and you go, oh, well, that was a bait and switch. You ever done that? Did you get married? See, because, it's hard for me to even do wedding ceremonies anymore. Now, I married a couple of kids in the ministry in New York last week, but I'm telling you, I don't hardly do it anymore because I can't keep a straight face. Like, I can't. As hard as I try, it's too painful. So it's just better for me to let the staff members do the ceremony because, you know, you're up there, and you guys know how it goes. You all have been to weddings. So you're up there at the front, and the preacher's saying, do you take this man, this woman, to be your lawful wedded wife, to live together in the holy estate of matrimony, for better or for worse? And I just want to say, how much worse? Everything within me wants to say, because tell me now. I want to know before I go any further. I want to know how much worse this thing's going to get. Somebody be honest. My God, help us. Somebody tell me how much worse. Turn up these monitors. I want to yell. I feel the anointing coming on here. How much worse is this thing going to get? See, but nobody says that, do they? Nobody even asks that question. That's why it's difficult for me to do the ceremonies, because I'm watching these kids in their 20s, dumb as a rock, just like everybody in their 20s is. I don't mean no disrespect, but y'all know what I'm saying. So I'm looking at these kids in their 20s going, you have no idea what you're talking about. For better or for worse. Then we say, in sickness and in health. Okay, are we talking a little arthritis here? Or are we talking whacked out when you're 45? I don't know. Somebody tell me now, because I need to know. I want to know before I step in to this thing. But see, you go into it how? You go into a blind. You don't know. You don't know. See, that's one of the struggles with life. There was a, what's that guy's name? You probably don't have it over here. No, you wouldn't. Why would I even ask that? There's guys in America, they have these jokes. They call them redneck jokes. That probably doesn't connect with you. It's like the bop. You know, it doesn't make any sense. Bops don't make any sense to me. Redneck probably doesn't make any sense to you. But it's these southern, redneck, weird, strange American folks, okay? But this guy, Bill Engvall, he's got his own redneck TV show on American TV. If you're ever over there, you need to watch it. It's great. You'll get a great American education. And he did this one routine he called Here's Your Sign. Because his whole theme was, you know, if stupid people would just wear a sign, it would help, right? And it makes sense. You know, you wear a sign that says, I'm stupid. So if you go up to somebody and you're going to ask them a question, then you see the sign and go, oh, sorry, never mind. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be great if people... So the whole thing was, here's your sign. It's great. It doesn't make any sense, but it's very funny. So his whole thing was, if you knew what you were walking into, it'd make life easier. But you don't know. See? For richer or for poorer? What kind of a question is that? Are we talking a couple of months behind on your school payment? Or are we talking homeless under the bridge? Somebody tell me what in the world we're getting into. But nobody tells you, do they? Nobody says this. Why do you think I can't do ceremonies anymore? Because I'm standing there with that little dopey book, and you're reading this stuff, and I'm looking at them, and they're going, I'm going, you have lost your mind. And I'm laughing. They don't know why I'm laughing. And you can't explain it. And there's nothing you can do because they already got the cake. You know, those stupid wedding cakes that nobody eats that cost, what, 500 pounds? Something huge. Who eats those things? Nobody eats those things. Somebody ends up taking them home. Give them to the dog. I don't know what they do. They already bought the stupid cake. They got the tuxes. The family has flown in. It's too late now, Bubba. Too late now. Everybody's here. See, much of things we do in life, what happens? We go into them blind. This man traveled blind. He has no idea where he's going. He has no idea what's going to happen when he gets there. They cannot explain it to him. They have just convinced him, look, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard.